you ever read another rejection email and startled yourself, realizing the tears don't even come anymore? To you, passing through nights like that, I want to tell this story tonight. Set the heavy names down for a while and let your heart rest. This is Nameless Forest. Tonight, the story of a 28-year-old who has been job hunting for 2 years. Let's hear what was on their mind.
Hello. I graduated from university and I've been job hunting for 2 years. I'm 28. A few nights ago, at 2 a.m., a notification came in. It was a rejection email from a company I'd applied to. I can tell from the subject alone, that sentence that begins with, "Despite your outstanding qualifications." I've stopped counting which rejection this is. At first, each one broke my heart, piece by piece. But now I just close the inbox. I don't even cry. Honestly, that scares me more. The friends I studied with have passed one by one and moved on. I smiled and said, "Congratulations." But on the way home, I stared for a long time at my face in the subway window. My parents don't ask what I'm up to these days anymore. They hold back because they're afraid it would hurt me. That kindness makes me feel even more sorry. When my mother told the relatives at the holiday that her daughter is preparing for something good, I couldn't laugh or cry. What is it that I'm so lacking? I've rewritten my cover letter 100 times, and I never missed an interview study group. But every time I slip at the very last threshold. If they told me what the problem was, I'd fix it. But all I get back is a line thanking me for my effort. Sometimes I feel like a person of no use anywhere, someone with nothing to write on a resume, someone no one anywhere will choose. But a few days ago, I found an old notebook. It was one I'd written at 23, the things I wanted to do, the person I wanted to become. Looking at that clumsy handwriting, my heart ached in a strange way. I try this hard every day, so why does nothing get better? It felt like I was the only one stuck in place, and that night I couldn't close the notebook for a long time. Oof, I caught my breath for a second. Right at, I don't even cry anymore when the mail comes. You said not crying scares you more. That isn't because you're okay. After being hurt so many times, your heart shut its door for a bit to protect itself. So that isn't going numb. It's the mark of having endured. Your feelings pulled the shutter down. You didn't collapse. These days, they don't tell you why you were cut. Thank you for your effort. That one line is the end. So you keep applying again without knowing what to fix. Since no one gives you a reason, you end up thinking the problem must be me. But that isn't true. The company and the timing just didn't line up. I have applied and been turned down plenty too. And each time I'd think I was lacking and open my resume again at night, even with nothing left to fix. In a study group, friends pass and leave one by one. Those left behind congratulate them, then catch their own face in the subway window. Everyone passes through that stretch. But celebrating others while your own heart is breaking, not everyone can do that. You're far tougher than you think. Rewriting a cover letter 100 times, never missing an interview group, that too. Job hunting these days takes years. You aren't slow, the gate got narrower. So instead of some grand comfort, just one thing. Today, not pass or fail. Write one line about what you got done. That you edited a cover letter once more, or organized your interview notes, things like that. Write the process, not the result.
and you'll see you weren't standing still. But this isn't a daily assignment. On a heavy day, just skip it. Blaming yourself for missing it isn't part of the homework.
That a pass doesn't set your worth. You said you know in your head. It's natural your heart hasn't caught up. You don't have to force that heart. If you haven't been able to share a heart like this with anyone yet, try writing it in Nameless Forest first. The link is in the description. Right now, you're just crossing a long stretch where results aren't visible. Taking a while doesn't mean there's no end. That notebook from when you were 23, don't throw it out, just keep it. Those clumsy letters, don't see you now as lacking. They'd be proud you're holding on this hard. Let's leave it here for today. Just for tonight, close the inbox and let the you who tried so hard rest a little. You truly worked so hard today. May your night be calm and deep. Sleep well.